question. Okay, data storage and scalability. You're designing a data storage solution for a company that processes large volumes of structured and unstructured data daily. The storage solution should be scalable, cost-effective, and provide quick access to data for analytics and machine learning workloads. What type of storage technology would you consider, and how would you design the storage architecture to meet these requirements? Okay. So this is a couple crucial points here, right? Like, so the processing of the large volume of structured and unstructured data. So what this question is inclining is it wants to have an answer for the S3 because, or any other object store, because this is a storage type which has unlimited scalability. It comes with the cost. The API of the S3 is not really as efficient as a direct file access. However, what it can do, it's still one of the best solutions to this day for, you know, like storing fast amount of data relatively cheap. Again, relatively cheap. I think these days you can actually find, you know, like a much cheaper, well, I don't know. I will want to go to this side, but yeah. Anyway, so we need to design a data source solution for a company that processes large volumes of structured and unstructured data daily. Right. So let's go here. So this is our, let's call it data solution, right? So now our data solution would consist of S3 bucket, right? Now inside this S3 bucket, we would put all the files, which is structured and unstructured. So, right, so this is basically unstructured files, and then, you know, like structured files, right? And would have more of those. Then we'll also have more of those as well. Now, what they're asking us, is it only process large volumes of structures? The storage solution should be scalable, cost-effective, and provide quick access to data. Right, so I think this would answer basically the answer, right? So the storage solution is object store, and right, and it basically can work. At the same time, there is multiple other solutions, right? So we actually can have HDFS, or we can have just another big disks, GOBD, I believe that's the name, GOBD, just another, just a bunch of disks, maybe that's the term. JBOD. Yes, just a bunch of disks. So that's sort of like JBOD. And that sort of like can be a solution. And then you would have a different, you know, like some sort of like, so let's go like query engine. And that can be, you know, like Apache Spark. That could be Apache Flink. You can go, you know, either, well, not always you can get with the Snowflake. I mean, you can have Hive if you want to have here, or, you know, Hadoop, or you can have, you know, like Trino or Presto, right? And that sort of like could be as your query engine option, and here would be data solution option. Not solution, data storage. Ooh, that's cool. Options. All right. Okay. So now if I copy this, can it able to put it in here? Nope, it can't. Okay. So if I put it here, preview, file. Okay, doesn't work this way. It's fine. We just take a screenshot, right? And then we just add it in here, and this will be our answer. Let's see if that will fit. Okay, thanks for sharing your design. Let's go through the granularity approach for the scalable and cost-effective data storage. Data storage options. Object store. You have included an object storage option, which ideally for handling unstructured data such as images, videos. Object store, like I said, was Azure cloud storage, highly scalable, cost-effective, providing low cost. HDFS is well suited for storing large data sets and commonly used big data ecosystem. It is optimized for the high throughput access to large files, making a good choice for storing structured and semi-structured data for analytic purposes. This is less common choice for scalable storage, but can be used for storing less critical data when high availability and fault tolerance are not primary concern. It's typically cheaper, but doesn't offer the same level of redundancy or fault tolerance as the other options. As yes, data file types, you label it unstructured file, structured file. This distinction is important for the designation which store type to use. Likely stored in object store and possibly used for large scale or text. Query engines. You identify several query engines that can be used to process data from these solutions. General purpose, another distribution, data warehousing built on top, right. Feedback, scalability and cost effectiveness. You are correctly identified scalable and cost effective storage options, object store and HDFS. Object store provides the best cost efficiency for large volumes of cold or less frequently accessed data, while HDFS offers good scalability and performance for the large scale analytics workloads. So this is as I was saying, right? Like, so I think I expected that, expectation is to give an answer like AWS S3. I chose with the object store because S3 is just like implementation. Yes, S3 is de facto the standard of these things, but yeah, it's not really, the only one. Then we also have the data access speeds, and that sort of like goes to the other things, but in my opinion, this is not really related to the question because it was now tiering. Yes, I was thinking of adding the tiering of those, like sort of like I know the current industry standards is talking about tiers of bronze, silver, and gold, identifying like sort of like like data qualities and things like that. I didn't want to add those in here because it wasn't a part of the question. But I think it's worth mentioning these things just to talk about, but I just wanted to go over the possible storage solutions and that.